Welcome back to the channel, lads and ladies, and welcome back to Mount and Blade Warband. For all 12 of you that will be watching this video, I have been enjoying myself immensely, so let's do a little bit of combat here to spice things up, and I guess I'll start by telling you about my day. Last night I went and played some D&D over at my friend's house with my small circle, and I always have a blast, and last night was no exception. I've started bringing Brooklyn with me to... Hi, baby! I got little chunkies here with me. This is actually in the morning, so yeah, love baby! Love baby! She is always so happy when I love the baby doll. Yes, you are a nurturer. You are a nurturer. You're precious. What were we doing? Right. So I've started taking Brooklyn over to the Husky house for game night, and she isn't really supposed to play with us, but once the Huskies kids go to bed, she hangs out, and she has a spot at the table now because she's cute. And she plays with the dice for a while, and then I give her the old bedtime routine, and she acted like she was gonna be a tough girl and make it difficult to get her to go to sleep, but the old bedtime routine works wonders. So we talked to God. I read her a chapter of the Bible, which happened to be one of the classic Bible massacres, so that was fun for the mixed audience of D&D friends to experience along with her. And what else? Then I lay her down in the hammock that they have there, which is super cool, by the way. Very, very neat idea. I'll have to find a place to hang a hammock in my house, if not just for me. Holy cannolis, these Valandians are shredding us to pieces. This battle might not go our way, folks. So much for the front line. Looks like I am the front line now, and my HP dwindling rapidly. But same thing happened to little Brooklyn last night. She got so sleepy as soon as I put her in that hammock, and a nice comfy blankie on her, she was out. And then we proceeded to D&D, and it was delightful. I've been playing a lizard folk monk druid who's more druid than anything else, but he's an interesting character. He is by no means your stereotypical lizard folk or your stereotypical druid. He's a curious fellow. Anyway, we didn't really accomplish all that much in terms of progress in our campaign, but we did, finish off what we started last week. And if it takes us 4 years to get through this module, well, then by God, it'll be 4 years of game nights well spent, because we just had an absolute blast hanging out and being friends. Speaking of segues, I started a new game on Mount and Blade Bannerlord because, well, my old save files are kind of borked, and I did also install my second 8GB RAM stick in my computer, and it really helped the performance of the game. So here we are, picking up some quests and cleaning out some bandit layers for volunteer workers for a local landlord. And these quests, I think, have been recently added to the game, and they paid really well. Chunkies is just dancing in her little Spider-Man costume in the middle of the living room. Just 'cause you look cute, that's right, you are cute. You are saying so many things now. It's freaking adorable. I love you, Chunky. I love you. You're precious. Now what was I doing? This is what happens when I record a video during the day, by the way. Brooklyn is still asleep. She had a long night last night, Chonkies is here.
Papa.
Yeah, talking to me. Yeah, that's a baby Papa. And then baby Joshy is just starting to wake up a little bit. He slurped down like 7 ounces of formula, which is a lot for a baby. This kid is growing so freaking fast. I didn't think that there was a huge difference between like girl babies and boy babies. I thought they were all just kind of... You want chippies? Yeah. I thought they were all just kind of amorphous chubs, but holy cannolis, this boy, he's so hungry, he's growing so fast, and he's getting huge, and he just looks like a little brick. He's so manly, and I'm kind of jealous. I was not a very manly kid. I was pretty runty, and this boy is he's gonna be a little bit thick, and that's just like muscular. I'm talking. Hey, that's enough chippies. Eat what you got. Also, why do you always use my mouse pad? Why is it always the mouse pad with you people? Huh? Why is it always the mouse pad? Okay, love your baby. Love baby. Eat chippies. Are you feeding chippies to the baby? Yeah, eat up baby. Take a bite. Her dome. There you go. She just smashed the baby doll, by the way, not baby Joshy. She just smashed the baby on the table. So where are we at now? I talked about, you can see I'm a little bit distracted here. I talked about how this, by the way, this is why I don't get back to people on Discord for like 6 hours, because there's a lot going on. This is a quiet time during the day, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try day recording, and this is what you get. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a beautiful life over here. I tell you, it's really awesome when they're not all yelling at me at once. But that's how they do it too. By the way, oh, by the way, the Archer exploit is still working in Bannerlord, so you can defeat armies as big as you want to just by retreating from battle after your archers have had a good poking at them for a while. So enjoy that. But Mount & Blade continues to be a game that is updated almost daily. It feels like at least once a week there are significant updates to the game that change things like balance, performance, and things that are available in terms of story and game interaction. And I love it. It really makes the game feel fresh after coming back to it after a few months. And at the same time, those quests I was doing, I was getting like, I don't know, like 2, 3, 4,000 gold coins or whatever it is, dinars in this game, I think. 4,000 chicken dinars. But that got adjusted down after a few days. So now they pay like 1,000 or less. The grind in this game is real, and it really makes it tempting to do things like cheesing the game, doing these retreat strategies to whittle down armies that you really shouldn't be capable of fighting yet, just because, well, it takes forever to make progress in this game. And I used to have a mod that adjusted things and really cut down on the grind, and I really enjoyed it because it allowed me to just relax and make a character over the course of 10 to 12 hours in one day. It's a game that I can pause. It's great for being a dad and actually playing video games. Unlike War Thunder, by the way, which won't even let you leave the matchmaking queue. No, match has been found, comrade. Fight battle for motherland. But, oh, this Archer line that's totally distracted. Come and taste my comeuppance. But what was I saying? This is a job for ADD. Gaming in general, I think, is made for ADD people. But try parenting 3 kids. By the way, I can hear Brooklyn waking up in her room, so I'm gonna have to go back to full-time daddying pretty quick here. But the amount of footage I've edited for you is coming to a close as well. If I check my little timeline, okay, we got a few more minutes. We got, if if the fates allow. And by that I mean if my kids don't get too loud in their need for me. Hey, you are smashing chips all over my table. You are not eating your food. You're playing with it. That's a no. That's a messy girl. You're messy. You messy. Excuse me. It's the Black Lung Pop. But what were we doing here? We're talking about Bannerlord. I used to have a mod that adjusts down the grind significantly. I loved it. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I got a lot of distractions going on here. But because this game is updated so frequently, it's hard to keep the mods up to date, and I've just given up trying because this is a game that I want to play to sort of relax and veg out and decompress from... Hi, baby. Yes, I know you want chippies, but you are making a mess, and your Spider-Man outfit is pretty cute. Do you like to bounce? Do you want to fly? Do you want to smack into the furniture? Many of these things I can do for you, but I'm making a video, so bounce on my knee like you do. Bounce, bounce on my knee like you do. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that song. But anyway, I really enjoy Mount and Blade, and for me it's one of those games that I get into, I dump a lot of hours into it, and then I run away. And because the game keeps evolving and updating in these small but significant ways, and really improving in quality the way you would expect or hope for out of a game that's being actively developed, and because these updates are focused really on improving quality of life in the game and optimization and balance, everything else in terms of like content and mods that can come from the modding community to really flesh out this game. But I really appreciate Tale Worlds focusing on producing a game that can run on your computer, and that's kind of important. And my computer can really handle the game well right now in the state that it's in. I love it. I mean, I put 500 and some hours into this game on Steam before it could run reasonably well on my computer, and after some programming upgrades to the game and 8 more gigs of RAM on my computer. The RAM made a huge difference, by the way. You really want to have 16 gigs of RAM when you're playing this game. It runs great, and I really appreciate that. I'll probably put another 1,000 hours into this game over the course of the next few years, and yeah, that's kind of an issue. I really shouldn't be playing so many video games, but that's my thing. Can you hear this? Can you hear this? This is a Chunky. Say hi. Say hi. Do you know that that's a microphone? This girl is picking up new words and phrases every day. She's 1.5 years old. She's currently dressed as Spider-Man because she's starting to copy. Oh my gosh. So I have Cat and Copycat living in my house, and this little chunkster is Copycat. Everything that Big Sis does, little Chunky is imitating to the best of her ability. But 3-year-olds can do a lot more things than 1.5-year-olds, so it's pretty cute to see Chunky try to do everything that Guppy's doing. Anyway, here we are with the meta army. You can see I'm just tired of enemy armies crap. I'm just gonna poke them full of holes, and then if their guys get close to my guys, I'm gonna retreat, because right now at this point in the game that you're seeing, I'm focused a lot more on just making progress and building my, I would say my kingdom, but I'm working for someone else, as you can see from my heraldry right now. But building my dynasty, I guess. Hopefully get some babies squirted out of this main character before she dies of old age. And I know there used to be a bug where 30-year-olds, or your 30-year-old character could not make a baby. As much as that's not modeled more than just the bare bones in Bannerlord, and something that I definitely appreciate. I don't want to have to, you know, have my character or their wife sit on the sidelines for, you know, however many months. How long does it take to squeeze out a baby? I get confused. It's happened 3 times in this house, but you know, I just kind of focus on what's in front of me. I've got a short enough attention span as it is, as you can tell from how well I've stuck to the script of this video. But Bannerlord keeps it simple, and that's one of the things I appreciate about it. And oh my goodness, they better keep it simple with their mechanics, because there's so many things in this game that to dig deeper than just a surface level would mean that this thing would be just an absolute monstrosity. That might be what it becomes eventually. That's sort of what happened to what's the first Mount & Blade? Anyway, that one, the one that I know full well, that I've spent like 1,000 hours in. I can't think right now. I think it's time to end the video. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed my insane ramblings, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.